Good morning, everybody. I'm San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria. Thank you so much for joining us for this exciting day here in Valencia Park. I'm pleased to be joined by City Council President Pro Tem Montgomery Steppe, whose wonderful district we're in this morning, as well as Michelle Anderson, the chair of the San Diego Parks Foundation, Gina DeLay, our Deputy Director of Community Parks 2 at the City of San Diego's Park and Recreation Department, Myrna Dayton, Assistant Director of our Engineering and Capital Projects Department, the folks that helped build this, and Valencia Park resident Avery Watkins, who you'll hear from in just a moment. So thank you all so much for being here. I want to give a particularly warm welcome to the children who are joining us here today from the Martin Luther King Jr. as well as the Memorial Rec Centers, part of our city's awesome summer camp program experiences. Kids, welcome. Good morning. Glad to see you guys. Glad you're here. Don't worry, we're going to be quick because you want to be on the play set. I understand. But this has been a long day coming, and we want to celebrate it properly. This is really a truly exciting day as we open the Paz Mini Park here in Valencia Park. When I became the mayor of this city, I pledged to make sure that the city of San Diego was investing in communities that have historically not seen their fair share of resources from City Hall. And whether it's streets, sidewalks, libraries, or parks, my administration has been committed to ensuring that this kind of equity is prioritized in our budgets, in our construction, in our programs, in our policies. And so after years of planning, preparation, and construction, and working in partnership with Council President Pro Tem Montgomery Steppe, last May we stood on this site to finally break ground on this park. And I love a good groundbreaking, but I much prefer a ribbon cutting, which is what we're here to do today. What you see around us is the result of a $2.6 million worth of improvements, $2.6 million for this neighborhood that deserves it. What was once a chunk of dirt and weeds has now been transformed into a high-quality recreation space for this community and particularly for the children of this neighborhood. This new park, the Paz Mini Park, includes a children's play area, actually two of them, fitness stations, a shade structure, multi-purpose turf areas, landscaping, security lighting, walkways, and it is an important and welcome addition to this great neighborhood. It is really remarkable what you can do in a small space, right? I know this was we call it a mini park, and it is small by city standards, but the designers here got a lot done in a relatively small space. I want to acknowledge those folks who helped make this project possible. From our Park and Recreation Department, its director, Andy Field, Gina DeLay, who I mentioned previously, Kim Mathis, the district manager, and Christian Hopp, the area manager. From our Engineering and Capital Projects Department, Rania Amon, who is the department's director. We also have the entire project team, including Francis Marquez, the project manager, Nick D'Amico, a resident engineer, and Serena Abdal, the resident engineer. And finally, the industry partners. We partner with the private sector to get this stuff done. J&J Construction, who was the contractor, and Estrada Land Planning, who was the landscape architect. I think we can all agree the finished product is incredible. Can we get a round of applause for all the wonderful people who worked on this project? And last but certainly not least, this would not be possible without the help and support of the community. The folks who are here every single day, in and out, working every single day to make this a better neighborhood. This community, I want you to know that straight from me, that this is not the last time that you will see us here in Council District 4. My administration will continue to do everything that we can to bring improvements to these communities and make sure that you receive your fair share of public resources so that every community can come together in a beautiful park like this one here now at La Paz. With that, I'd like to welcome to the podium my friend and our leader here in Council District 4, Council President Pro Tem Montgomery Steppe. Councilmember?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Well, good morning, everyone. Mayor Gloria is singing music to my ears when he says, which I already know, but you say, this is not the last time you will be in District 4, just acknowledging this beautiful neighborhood, this beautiful park, in that there's so much more work for us to do. I think that Mayor Gloria has been committed since he entered the office of mayor, and I just want to publicly thank you for that. So thank you, Mayor Gloria. I am Council President Pro Tem Montgomery Steppe, and I have the pleasure of representing District 4 in fighting for equitable distribution of resources for our historically underserved communities. This includes access to parks and green spaces. Access to clean, safe, and healthy neighborhoods is one of my pillars of governance, and I'm so proud to stand here today on a day like this where we can celebrate the opening of this brand new green space for residents to enjoy, particularly our children who are here with us this morning. It just warms my heart to see them and to know what this park will do for our community. Last year, we broke ground to prepare for the $2.6 million investment in transforming this once vacant lot, which was an eyesore to the community. And we transformed that into a brand new recreational space, as you can see. And when we talk about investing this $2.6 million in the planning and building of this mini park, we are talking about intentional investment and making our neighborhoods more livable and increasing our quality of life. We must be intentional in our efforts to address long-standing neglect of our quality of life issues here in District 4. At the very least, we as local elected officials must provide the basic needs, including access to safe spaces for our children to play, clean drinking water, clean parks and adequate lighting, and spaces where the residents can gather and cultivate a sense of community in the place that we call home. At the intersection of health and livable neighborhoods, we can do simple things to promote safety and livability through environmental design. This is an example of that, and that's why I'm so grateful to be here this morning. I'm thankful to our Park and Recreation Department, who works so hard to talk about and complete and do all of these things for our communities. The trees and open space improve our air quality and provide shade during our hottest months. The play equipment offers areas for fun activities for our young people. This is all that and more. And we are certainly grateful for it in District 4. We're also deserving of it in District 4. So I am glad to stand here and represent that community voice. This is what the people want. When we talk to our residents, they say we want more open space, we want more parks, we want more activities, we want better roads, right? And so we're here delivering on all of those promises. I want to thank the MLK Rec Center Advisory Group and the Valencia Park residents for your advocacy in bringing this to fruition, and also J&J Construction for completing this project and leading us to celebrate this milestone. I have to give a shout out to Gina DeLay of the Park and Recreation staff, Estrada Land Planning, and of course, again, Mayor Gloria for collaborating in these efforts. Together, we are leaving an impact that improves our community for generations to come. That is what we're supposed to do and what we were all about. And with that, I would like to introduce our next speaker, Michelle Anderson from the San Diego Parks Foundation. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom. Thank you very much, Monica. The opening of this park this morning is just a small reminder of how important parks are to the citizens of San Diego. And I just cannot thank this mayor and this council member, Todd, Gloria, council member Monica Montgomery Steppe, and the rest of the council who have prioritized parks, new parks. I've been following this mayor around in various districts, mainly in underserved communities, for the last year, actually since he's taken office, opening small little mini parks like this. And I've been in San Diego more than 4 decades, and I've never seen a mayor and council so dedicated to parks and providing recreational facilities to our children and to our families. The San Diego Parks Foundation is very, very pleased to work with our Park and Recreation Department. We're dedicated to provide services and programs in our parks. That's why we've launched the Come Play Outside this summer. That's why we launched Parks After Dark in Skyline Hills Park, Linda Vista Community Park, as well as City Heights Park. We put Wi-Fi in various rec centers and municipal pools. And we did all this with the resources that we were able to raise from the philanthropic community here in San Diego. So my hat is off to the Valencia Park community. My hat is off to the citizens of District 4 who are going to gain a wonderful new resource here in their community. And it gives me great pleasure now to introduce one of those citizens, a leader here in Valencia Park, Mr. Avery Watkins. Avery?
Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Avery Watkins, and I was here at the groundbreaking, and to see the change that has happened here, it's phenomenal. It's amazing. I want to thank the mayor, our councilwoman, and the rest of the individuals that really helped make this change. It's great to have a sense of community, like the mayor was speaking about, and also the councilwoman. a place where our youth can gather, have fun in a safe environment, and just beautify this Valencia Park area. I mean, this is an amazing thing that you all have done for us. We appreciate it, and it's just great. I'm happy all the kids are here, that they have the opportunity to play and just be safe in this area. Thank you, Mayor. Back up. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Watkins. Appreciate you. I appreciate Michelle Anderson, San Diego Parks Foundation. If you're not familiar with the organization, go find them online. Be a part of the group that is really driving positive change across the city in different parks, doing wonderful programs like that nighttime and weekend programming in key neighborhoods, the summer camps, the digital access, the digital divide stuff. Parks Foundation has been a wonderful partner for the city. We're getting a lot of stuff done together. To Council President Pro Tem Montgomery Steppe, appreciate the partnership. We're getting some stuff done around here. This is not the first ribbon cutting. It's not going to be the last. And to the people, again, of Valencia Park, I just want to remark, as I'm standing here looking at these beautiful homes that are in this community, where people are obviously a show of pride of ownership, making investments in solar panels and new facades and new homes. What I see is a community that cares deeply about their neighborhood. And for too long, this city-owned piece of property did not meet that level of care. Well, here we are today being the good neighbors that we ought to be. If this neighbor is willing to invest in themselves, we need to be able to meet and support them, and we're doing that. But as I also look around, I see some potholes over here that need some work. I'm sure we have some lighting needs that are here. And as we continue to work to prioritize infrastructure in our city budget, that's how we'll be able to come back again and again and make more key investments to make sure that we're matching the expectations of this community that is on the rise. This is a wonderful neighborhood. It is deserving of investment. And with the help of the council member and the full city council, we'll get more of that done. So Avery, thank you for your leadership here in the neighborhood and for your partnership. Again, to all the city staff who was present, I definitely appreciate their work. This stuff doesn't happen. The council member and I, we get to do she gets to push a button. I get to sign some contracts. They do the hard work of shovels in the ground and all the difficult stuff to actually make this happen. And so I'm always grateful. And really, at the end of the day, this is for the kids, everybody. So I think we did this in 13 minutes. That's not so bad, everybody. So kids, can you want to come on up? You want to help us cut this ribbon? Feel free to get on the jungle gym here, and we'll take a quick photo and consider this officially open. Thank you all so much for being here today. 3, 2, 1. Yay!
Yeah, man. Let's go.